got friends to wish you well. There comes a point when you'll exhale. Yeah, yeah. Say shoot, 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 baby, do, shoot, baby, do. My Lord, shoot, baby, do. Shoot, baby.
How are you using McWrap today?
No.
What's your order?
Can I have the $3 bundle, double cheeseburger plain? Can I have a large sweet tea with 2 lemons and a large cup of ice?
Anything else?
That's it. Thank you.
Okay, your total's 566. First one done.
All right. All right. Welcome to WSUG, Shipping and Lights and Plug. Giving you the 411 truck. You need to move up. Don't you hate when you in the drive-thru and a motherfucker's like almost half of a car length away, so it holds up the line so you can't move up so the next person can't order? I don't know if I'm the only one that gets mad about that shit, but I can't stand that. Oh, Jesus. Like, what is wrong with you? Why folk come you don't know how to drive? You know, like, I think the one thing that pisses me off, like, when you work a secondary job, because I work part-time everywhere. Like, I'm grabbing checks, everything, right? When somebody's supposed to relieve you and they show up late, I hate, come on, dude. Can you move up? The fuck? Dummy? Holding up the whole motherfucking line with your bullshit. Oh! The gall and the nerve, I swear. Move your ass up. Anyway, what I was trying to say. It was my thing titled, When You Got Friends, yeah. So I finally, I put a note, or not a note, or a post on my Facebook. And it read like, when they have thrown you into the pit. Can't forget how I forgot how I go. When they throw you into the pit and you did nothing to hurt them, the only thing you did was trust and believe them. They got to know that we serve a just God. When I mean justice and justice. And trust me, you will pay for the suffering that you cause someone else. Okay. So that might be a little bit too deep. You know, that might be a little bit too deep, I guess. I don't know. But that is true. Long suffering comes when you do things to other people. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, listen here, this big ass truck right here, you gotta learn how to drive. I swear to God, get your ass out the goddamn way. Ooh, this man is a whole fucking car length back. I'm about to kill the man in the white truck. Why? Because you know how they be taking long and they be a whole half a car length away and then hold up the people in the back. I'm like, move your ass. I blew the horn and I'm like, don't move. Thank you, baby. You too. But I put a post on my Facebook. Like I said, it might have been a little bit too deep, but at this point, I don't give a fuck. I really don't care whose feelings get hurt. I don't care who feels some type of way. I don't care who says, oh, she's telling everybody in the world. I don't give a rat's ass. I don't care. I want people to recognize that shit. It don't matter. At the end of the day, it don't matter. You got to believe that we serve a just God. And when you've done nothing wrong, nothing to hurt, harm, or inflict anything on anybody, and you give of yourself unselfishly, we serve a just God, and He is going to make you suffer for shit. Like, somebody told me they had a curse on me, right? Right? So I called one of my pastor friends, right? And I said, yo, check this out. Give me a Bible verse that breaks curses. Jeremiah 1:14. I'll let you, girl. Look it up. Jeremiah 1:14. All you got to do is repeat that, and it's broken.
Hi, but the ice is supposed to be just a cup of ice.
Just a cup of ice. Yes, thank you.
You don't have any limit.
That's okay. That's all right. Make it a large cup, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
All right. Or night, I should say, huh? Anyway, it's 61 degrees. Oh, now I just dropped to 59. 59 degrees in Pittsburgh. Somebody tell me what the hell's going on. Because y'all know in April, the shit's coming down the pipe. They're going to come in with a storm front that's going to come through and blow everybody out the goddamn window, okay? But the title is when you got friends. Oh, shit. Get it together, Lordy. The title is when you got friends. When you got friends, right? When I posted that, like 6 of my friends from out of town called me. And they was like, Shug, hold on. I said, why ain't you calling me? I said, I didn't want to ruin nobody's holiday. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to put burdens and thoughts in people's mind and be thinking, oh, shit, you know, Shug out there in the car, you know, But I'm telling you, I got hit up. I was like, shit. And I started thinking, damn, maybe I should have put that on there. But I feel like I need to get the message out to as many people that will listen. Because, see, to be stifled for so long and to have shit go on for years, I'm talking about years, and you go on ahead and you bite the bullet and you go on ahead and you do what you need to do and you just turn the other cheek and you go on here. You know, after look, strange motherfuckers, you expect them to do dumb shit, right? Right? But in this, let me take this off because I don't want no motherfucking bite to know where I work, because you know we got snakes in the grass. Okay, watch your ass. We got snakes in the grass. Watch your ass. Okay? So you better take your shit off, because you don't want motherfuckers reading your tags and shit like that, trying to figure out your shit. You know. We ain't got the names for that one right there. But yeah, you don't want motherfuckers, you know, trying to fuck up what you already got. Like, for real. That's true. One thing I've learned from the internet is that motherfuckers will do anything they can do to fuck it up. You know, when you got jealous ass bitches running around, when you got jealous ass bitches running around, you know, mad because they ugly or mad because they can't, just mad, don't even have a reason or a rhyme for their shit. You don't have to do anything to them. They just gonna do the shit anyway. But my friends, and I'm saying I only got about 4 that live out of town. Every last one of them hit me up. Why didn't you tell me? Why ain't you called me? And I'm like, I got irons in the fire. It's a temporary thing. It may be 30 days. You know what I'm saying? It might be 30 days. I might not get nothing until like somewhere around the 20th of November. But I have to set my mind, up to be willing to deal with that no matter what the consequences are. Before I can even attempt to go and relocate to anywhere, I got to make sure all my shit is straight here in Pittsburgh. So when I roll, hopefully I stay in Pennsylvania. See, that's the reason why I got to stay in Pennsylvania. If I'm going to go, I don't want to go as far as Philly. Now, Philly called me and told me Harrisburg is looking, but Harrisburg don't have housing. Well, I got people in Harrisburg, friends that I've known, because I lived in Harrisburg for like 9-10 years. So one of my friends who seen the post called me and said, bitch, girl, I said, I just talked to you. I said, I just didn't want to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't proud. I just don't want to mess up nobody's, energy around the holidays, because it's not it's not a good thing for some people around the holidays. You go to missing your loved ones, and you don't know what people's going through. You don't want to put them in a situation, where they got to be worried about you. Nope, I don't want that. I don't want that. So, Harrisburg is on the table. Philly's off the table. Philly is off the table. How about, this is funny, Florida. I said, y'all got to be kidding me. Now, I'm not driving to no damn Florida, okay? And that's what I'm not going to do. Now, y'all going to have to figure out something else, but I ain't doing Florida. Florida pay more, though. Florida pay more. They got a whole setup in Florida ready for you. The places I want to know, Pennsylvania, unless I do Philly. I don't want to do Philly. I just don't want to do Philadelphia. Like, I know it's all right, but I just don't want to do Philly. I've been in Philly before, and I really don't, particularly care for the layout of Philadelphia. So I don't think I really want to go there. I don't want to turn off my car neither, because my phone is charging. So, Harrisburg might be it. Harrisburg might be it. I had to go out today, and I gave them prices on Airbnbs, which is way over the budget that they want. So the problem here in Pennsylvania is everything is sky fucking high. Hotels, not so much, but Airbnbs, and rent. So one thing about Harrisburg is they rent is low. If I wanted to take the permanent, right, I got somewhere I can go. My girl was like, start showing me her crib. She said, sis, I got a whole motherfucking storage right here. We'll make it work. I said, okay. That's something that I need to consider. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to consider it. But I just gotta make sure that everything I do here, and when I'm done creating their database for them here in Pittsburgh, then maybe they won't be able to give me Pittsburgh, I don't think. That's what the girl told me on the phone, is that there's a certain budget that they like to stay in. So I'm hoping that, maybe they'll work it out, but not that it don't look promising, but she did say something else to me about Harrisburg. So Something gonna happen. One way or the other, I know I'm gonna have to get up out of here. I thought I was gonna be able to try to stay, but no, I'm gonna have to leave. So it's cool. I had to say to myself, you've done everything that you could possibly do. And when it's all said and done, and there's nothing else to do or say, then you got to go ahead and do what you gotta do. At least I'm still in Pennsylvania. Okay? At least I'm still in Pennsylvania. So I'm feeling real good about that. Harrisburg is only 3 hours. Philly's 5. I know Harrisburg very well. So, and the layout is small. And the area, Camp Hill, Stilton, and Harrisburg, Carlisle, PA, it's all in the surrounded area. And that's the whole area I would have. So, that's a good thing. I mean, they offer me shit, so I can't complain. A lot of irons in the fire. And I got to make decisions. I got to make choices. But the good news is I'm going to wait it out for a minute. I know nothing ain't going to happen for a good 30 days. So in my mind, I'm saying I can stay in this car for 30 days. Can I stay in this car for 30 days? Can I handle this car for 30 days? Can I do it? Can I do it? That's what I've been saying to myself. Can I do it? Can I do it? And guess what? The response I'm getting is, you did it this long. This is day 8. You did it this long. You can keep going. Because greener is the pasture, baby. And that's what I'm feeling. Some people be like, the naysayers, they got a lot to say. But at the end of the day, this ain't their motherfucking way. This is my shit. The shit I got to do for me, I got to really look at the situation for what it the fuck is. Like, this ain't no walk in the park. Hell no. Like, I don't. I feel like hold up, man. I'm trying to find something. My black ass always losing shit. It's so hard to be organized in your car. I swear to God it is. It's so fucking hard to be organized. And you will put shit down and you'll be like, where the fuck did it come from? Oh my God. My Lord. Now watch it be in here. Yep. Right where the fuck I thought it should have been. Anyway, people look for catastrophic things to happen, right? They be like, oh yeah, when they see it, they be like, oh yeah. They want to blame it on the person. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. Homelessness. Now that I see how shit can turn so fast and how you can get in situations where you ain't prepared and shit like this happens. Like, I will no longer, like, this changed my whole perspective on how people get to go, why they got to live in their car. Some people do it because they don't want to pay rent no more. Some people do it because they want to save money. Some people do it because they're in different situations. I now believe that everybody, it ain't your fault. That's what I want to say. It ain't your fault. So when you know that, and people hear your testimony or your story, and they already know the backstory, they be like, God damn. But not one of my friends, not one of them said, I think you was wrong, or I thought you think that was a bad decision, or none of that. None of that. Nobody. Everybody, every last one of my friends that hit me up, and some of my acquaintances, people I know, that hit me up on Facebook, they was just like, that's fucked up. And how could that happen? And why did that happen? And why would she act like that? Why would they do, And I'm asking myself the same goddamn questions. And I'm telling them I can't answer it. I can't answer that question. I don't know. You don't never know what's in somebody's mind. I don't care who it is. You don't know what be on their mind. But my one friend, she ran it to me straight. She said, let me tell you something. She said, I know what happened. She said, your sister called you because her ass was feeling guilty because she lived way in California and she ain't doing what she need to do as a daughter or however because the other one is messed up. But see, she asked me because that would take the guilt off of her. So when she was ready to wash her hands of the mother, she was like, okay, she'll get in a situation where she gonna have to stick and stay. But guess what? No. Nobody never thought for a minute that she would sleep in her car before she endured any more bullshit. And there you go. What you thought wasn't gonna be is. Don't be surprised, okay? Because the one thing I'm not gonna do is set myself up or be made to feel any type of way. I don't give a fuck who it is. I swear to God. If you make me feel some type of way and I'm with you, I'm out. I'm out. I now know that I can endure the worst. If it gets worse than this, okay, God got me. But to have my friends call me, and every last one of them have already, well, my one friend in Seattle, she know. But they're like, please come, please come. I'm like, I can't drive all the way to Seattle, okay? Like, I'm trying to be reasonable. And then I'm trying to make sure that I'm shored up and where I'm going to be. Job is no problem. That ain't it. It's housing. And the correct housing. I don't want to work like a broke dick dog and have to pay like $1,000 for rent. Now, in Harrisburg, I could probably do it. Okay? And now at one point, Harrisburg wasn't even going to be on the roster for the mayor's race, but it is now. So it changes a lot. We got Norristown, we got Wilkesboro, and we got Williamsburg, and we got Harrisburg, we got Pittsburgh, and we got Philly. All right? So if I wanted to take anything, I would take Harrisburg. Harrisburg, I know. I know Harrisburg's layout. I know how to get around in Harrisburg. I know where the busy spots are so I can recruit. So Harrisburg is not so bad. Philadelphia, I know nothing about Philly. Nothing. That's why I feel like, man, even though my boss, the girl that originally hired me, is down there, I don't know. That's all I can say is I just don't know. I don't know Philly. I'm feeling uneasy about it, So I'm like, nah. Let's take Philly off the table. Let's go. We're going to try to see. Y'all going to try to see if y'all can budget me for Pittsburgh, or I'll go to Harrisburg and I already got a spot to go. That's my layout. That's why it's good. Have long friendships. My friend in Harrisburg, I've been knowing her since 1990. I want to say 1990. Yeah. So I've been knowing her a good long time. Her daughter, I think, was 2. Her daughter's something. I don't know how old she is now. But we've been knowing each other for a good while. And also in Harrisburg, we lived together for a short time. And it's deep because her house was getting remodeled. And they had to cut the water off, and then they had to do something else in her front yard, and it was going to take them like 3 weeks to get done. I was like, girl, bring your ass over to my house, and you and the baby and come on in here and chill and just wait. And then it got to the point where she She was like, girl, I don't even want to leave. You treat me so good. I was like, shit. You know, I was living by myself. I was like happy to have her baby girl and her there. You know, it was good for me. So, hell, I wind up finding a place right down the street from her. So I was month to month. I was like, fuck that girl. I'm going to take that apartment 3 doors down from you. She said, is you? I said, hell yeah. So we wound up living right down the street from each other. So there was days when I was over in her house, and there was days when she was in my apartment. So that's somebody that I lived with before. We went to Jamaica together for the first time, her and I. We did a lot of shit. We worked together in for the county. She was actually my boss. Shit, man. We did a lot of shit together, her and I. We went to where do we go? We went to the Maze. We went to see Maze featuring Frankly Beverly. We drove to DC to go see Maze. Like, we have done a lot of shit together, riding, you know, chilling. We got a lot of memories with each other that's good, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I'm still back at the ranch with the I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I just want to just let this whole job go. Sometimes I think about that. I think about like just moving my career, like go back into nursing. You know, but nursing is so fucked up. I think I would have to, if I was to not do this campaign job, I would probably do an overnight home care. Something like that. I would do home health. I would not do a nursing home. I would do a hospital, but I would do overnight. Like, I would do a midnight to 8 probably, or 3 to 11. The bulk of the day. I do not want mornings. I hate getting up in the morning. But the whole thing, you know, for me is that this move is the last move, right? I'm not moving no more. That's it. That's all. It's a done deal. That's where I'm at with it. Because I can't, like at 62, this is a turning point for me. So when I decided to go on ahead, right, and relieve myself of the stress of dealing with my mother with her evil, abusive ass, I'm like, you know what? The suffering that's going to happen is not going to be me. It's going to be you. And I'm sorry, but oh well, I did my best. Now, see, that's something that I struggle with. When I talked to my pastor friend, you know, she's telling me about how to break curses, telling me about Jeremiah 1:14. And I was like, you know, we just had a little half-hour conversation. And she said to me, she said, you know what? She said, everything that you do and all that you have endured has not been done in vain. God sees it all. And I said, you got that right. She said, so when he see you still trying to, you know, still trying to make it, still trying to do it, you know, he is going to bless you 100 times 100. She said it's going to be, the blessing is going to be so much that your hands cannot hold it. She said, but you got to make a decision. And this is probably one of the hardest decisions that you've ever had to make. I said, you're so right. Like, I never thought that I would be making a decision like this. I never thought that I would have to walk away from my mom, yo. I never thought that. I never thought that it would get so bad. You know, that it would be so bad that I would have to walk away. Like, if you wouldn't have been able to sell me this story, I would have been like, you lying, you know. But that's because the the desire to, you know, just wanna be, the child that, or the child that does their best for their parent and expects nothing in return but love. And when you can't get the love that you've given out and it ain't returned, even if it's from your mother, that's a hard pill to swallow. I should be choking right now. I should be choking. But I'm not. Because that's God's grace and mercy on me. I got to look at it for what it is. You know, some people, when it gets all bad, you know, they go, oh, Lord, help me, help me, help me. No, I'm always praying. And I also know when the anointing is on me. I also know when God's grace and mercy is on me. And right now, I am on his grace and mercy. Right? He gonna make sure when I make the decision, it's gonna be the right one. That's why I have to thoroughly examine every single move that I make in the next 30 days. I gotta make sure I know what I'm doing. Because this ain't gonna be no one and done type deal. This gonna be some you're finished type deal. And like, it's gonna be a hard ass. It's gonna be a hard decision. It's not supposed to be easy. And I'm supposed to go through a little something. It's all good. I ain't even mad about it. I'm just like perplexed because now I gotta really make a decision. So, you know, things are ever changing, but what I am glad about is Philly is off the table. So good. So, you know, I finally got them like, look, I really don't want to go to Philly. If y'all can't do me in Pittsburgh, then what's my next move? My next one is Harrisburg. So, you know, all of this is juggling around and they got to figure it out by the 1st of the year, or at least by the 15th of January, because that's when the campaigns go up. Okay, so they got to have somebody already in place ready to recruit these canvassers so they can do the door knocking. So that's a good thing. And my reputation, you know, is already there. So they already know I can do the job. There's already openings for it. So I don't know. You know, even though I feel like I got to stay, but I gotta do this for myself. I can't keep thinking about what my family is going to need. I can't keep thinking about what my mom is going to need. I can't keep thinking like that. I have to change that because the deal is already done. And my thing is I want to hang on, you know what I mean? But I got to let go. And I got to let God. And I can't make the decision. And so I just got to give it to God and he going to direct my path. So I just got to give it completely over to him and let him work that thing. Because that's the only way. That's the only way that I'm going to be able to make the concrete decision. I'm going to have to let go and let God. In the name of Jesus. Hold on, let me unplug this real fast. It should be heated up enough for me to get on camera. Where we at? Hey! What's up? Oh, 12 thumbs up. Now 12 people done came past here. Hello. What's up? Corrine! You said Georgia. Girl, that's far. Did I show y'all my glasses? Hold on. Y'all know. Hold on. These glasses are sharp. Y'all. Zeeool. These frames, $7. No, these were $9.95. I got another pair that was $7. Prescriptions. I took them to my ophthalmologist. He put the lenses in. Now I wear this because I can't see far away, so close up I gotta be like this. And that's why I got the grandma things on. Now it's become a signature. So yeah. Pittsburgh might be out. Harrisburg might be in. Yeah. God damn. It's always a fucking decision, man. It's always a decision. You ever have to grin and bear something? I'm grinning and bearing it, man. I'm grinning and bearing it. I swear to God. It was good talking to Ikel though. Ikel's a card reader. She reads. And she told me a lot of stuff, kind of confirmed a lot of stuff that I already knew. But you know what? I think it's going to be Harrisburg. Because one of my best friends is there. And I think it's going to be Harrisburg. Yeah. Yeah. So I took Philly off the table. They don't have enough budget to handle the housing up here for me. So what I'm probably going to have to do is work Pittsburgh and Harrisburg. Which is okay. Because I'll be making enough where I can pay for my own Airbnb and then I can write it off as an expense and get it back in taxes. So I'm prepared. I think that's what I'm going to do. But I'm going to pray on it. I'm going to pray on it because, like I said, I got to let God do that. God got to help me out because shit's coming. And shit's coming fast and it's coming hard. It's coming fast. So I'm like, okay, let me work my little thing, you know what I mean? Get my money up. Because I don't like to go nowhere without coming in with some money. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I throw my girl off like 500. I'm like, here you go. That's to hold me for a minute. Let me find a place. I told her 45 days. I'm thinking 45 days I could have a place. Right? So, yeah. There's a lot of different things that's going on right now. There's a lot of different things that I could do. So, I'm just glad that I have the opportunity and I have the choices. So, I'm glad about that. So now, that's what I got to pray on. I got to pray on whether I should go. And I keep thinking in my mind, man. It's all in my mind. You know what I'm saying? In my mind. And I'm like, damn, who wants to walk away from their mother that's 92? No matter how fucked up she is, no matter how evil, mean, and vindictive and all of them things, no matter that, who wants to walk away from their mom at 92? Knowing that she needs help. But I got to remember, there's people in place for that. I set it up, so there's people in place for that. She's in for something, and I don't know what it is. I don't want to wish nothing on nobody, but I know suffering is definitely there, and there's going to be some more suffering. Touch not my anointed one, do my prophet no harm. I may not be a prophet, but I know I'm anointed. So with all of that in me, I already know what I got to do. I just got to see how this play out. But I'm sharing it with y'all, because I think it's time that I be very transparent. Ain't no sense of hiding it, right? Who's it hurt? It ain't hurt nobody. Right? I'm going to figure it out. One way or the other, I'm going to figure it out. And when I do, y'all will be the first to know. Alright, so now I'm getting ready to DoorDash for like 2 hours. And then I got to charge up my phone. Okay, we can turn that heat off. It is 59 degrees outside. I can let a window down. And it ain't cold. And I ain't got on no sleeves. I went through 19 degrees. Okay? If it go down any lower, I might be like, oh my God. But if it don't hit 19, I can survive. Y'all keep me in prayer. Just say pray for send a prayer for me. Send a prayer for me. Because I'm in the crossroads right now and I got to figure it out. And I got to let go of some shit that's been there for years. This is a whole change for me, a whole turnaround. So, yeah. And this turnaround is going to be a stick and stay type turnaround. I will never, ever, for nobody, give up my shit again. I will never give my job up. I will never give my place up. I'll never do none of that again. Never again. That's the one thing I'm sure of. I will never trust and believe in them, my sister or my mother. I can't believe in them. It's sad, right? But it's a fact. And it's something that I found out. And I'm trying to absorb that thing and I'm trying to eat it. Like, okay, you got to eat that. Okay? That happened. Nobody can deny that it happened. And it's real. Okay? So nobody can say nothing about nothing now because it's all out there. And I put it on Facebook. I don't think nobody gonna like it. But if they could put views on Facebook, I'm sure it got a lot of views. I know my peoples is like, what? My cousins? None of us are close. None of us are. We used to all be when we was younger. But not no more. Everybody's like this. And then a couple of my main cousins have passed away. So all of my little cousins, like my cousins' kids, I don't know nothing about them. They got their own thing going on. But I'm glad to have friends. When you got friends, it was like immediately. I was like, ding. I was like, uh-oh. Now one was calling and then another one's calling while I was on the other one and another one. I was like, golly, only like 4 people, but I swear they all called like back to back to back to back. You need anything? Are you okay? You sound like you in a good frame of mind. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. It ain't as bad as it could be. It could be worse. Is all I'm saying. It could be worse. So I'm like, okay, could be worse. Could be worse, but it's not. I still got everything that I need, everything that I want. Only thing I ain't got is where I'm gonna stay. And that's not a bad thing. As long as I got somewhere where I can sit and something over top of my head, I'm good to go. I'm good to go. Yep, I'm good to go. Long as I got that. Look at that battery going down. Well, I'm going to get off here early because I know I'm going to need to charge this thing up before I DoorDash for about 2 hours. I'm going to go from 7 to 9. Yeah, she had 15%. Okay. All right. Let me get the other charger out and do the charger. There's some irresponsible ass young ass people. You can tell they ain't got their own shit. Cause, hold on, thing. Yeah, you ready? Oh, you at 3. You at 2. Yeah, you can ready to go up there. Okay, good. I got a charger running. This is at 15%. I'm getting ready to leave at 45 minutes. I want to thank y'all. 14 thumbs up. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for the 9 people that are in the room. Corrine, thank you for coming through and saying hi. And anybody who is not a naysayer, if you are a praying person, give me a prayer for decisions. And read Jeremiah 1:14. It'll break some curses, break some chains, some of them generational curses that have been there for a long time. All right. So y'all be nice and kind and stay blessed. And thank you so much for showing up. One love, y'all. And I'm out. Peace. Living in my car. Bitch.